Welcome to True Blues TV, episode number 2. This one's another cracker. The response to the first one was fantastic. We've got a few interviews lined up. We've got club captain Steve Seymour. He goes one-on-one with Will Pike. Don't miss it. We've got an interview with Daniel van der Merwe and Arjun Dull. And we're going to go straight to Will Pike now. He is with club captain Steve Seymour.
Well, now, we've got a bit of a coup here on True Blues TV tonight. We've managed to snag the captain for an interview. Steve Seymour, welcome.
Thank you, William. It's been a long time coming, I say, but, good to finally be here.
We've got you on, so that's all that matters. Now, first year as captain of the club, how have you found it?
So far, so good, William. Yeah, we were having a competition, you and me, who could last longest without losing. I think you got me by a week, didn't you?
No, it was the other way around, but we've only lost once each, so we're going okay?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Too many, really, but we'll take that.
So any added pressure you found with captaining the club, or is it same old, same old? You've been here a while?
No, there's definitely a bit more pressure. You're the one responsible when the team loses, so there's always a bit more pressure. But no, it's good, mate. It's good.
Have you found that any of the boys have treated you a bit differently, or is it a bit more sort of mind your way when Skins is coming through, or anything like that happened?
No, to be honest, I think they still treat me the same, which is good. I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't want to be someone who's looked upon as differently just because there's a C next to your name. So no, it's all good, mate.
Good answers. Now, we've got a few rapid-fire questions we'll get into here with you, Skins. We'll start off with, which player defies you the most?
Look, it'd definitely be my big opening bowler, Matthew Wilcox. He likes to think that because we're quite good mates off the field, he can sort of push me around a bit on the field, but he's definitely not getting above 9 in the batting order, as long as he can tell me he's good, but he's not getting above 9, so bad luck, mate.
You haven't stuck him into the breeze yet to stick it up him, or...?
No, at this stage he's still getting choice of ends, but if he keeps doing a hamstring after 2 overs, that might change as well.
Now, who do you think's the best clubman we've got?
Look, we're sport for choice. We've got a lot of good clubmen, and there's a few young guys stepping up, which is good. Yourself and Moz, the way you do this TV and the radio show is outstanding. So, I'm going to have to put you two up in the, right at the top there at the moment.
Very loyal. Now, any perks of being the skipper of the side? Any luxuries you take?
Look, there was one big thing I was looking forward to as skipper, and that was that we get a car park behind the change rooms here. We don't have to fight the Orong Road traffic. And a month into my tenure as captain, there's now a new rule that we can't park behind there. So I'm pretty flat about it, to be honest.
Adam Bull involved with that decision because he couldn't park there?
Look, I believe Mr. Bull's on the committee and it was a committee decision. So, Bully, lift.
Now, we've got a few shockers with this one. Who's got the worst habit at the club?
Wow. Look, there is a lot of nominees here, but I'm going to put a blanket over a few.
I like it.
And it's the blokes, and it happened tonight again, that it's a pain in the arse when you have to knock down the nets after training, and there's 25 blokes packing up their gear, putting their shoes away. It annoys the crap out of me, Pikey, and so I'm going to go with about 25 blokes all on the same umbrella there.
You slagged off a few there in one go. Now we'll go on to the opposite of that. Who's the funniest bloke, you reckon?
Oh, wow. Look, it's hard to single one out, William. Look, Mozzie's trying to be that funny guy. I think he might be just going a bit too far with it. If he reined it back in, I think he is quite a funny man. If I can go back a year, David Hemp.
He was a ripper, wasn't he?
You can't go past Hempy. He's only been down here once this year and he made me laugh more in that one day than probably the rest of the blokes have all year. So I'm going to put Hempy in there even though he's not a player anymore.
Love it. He was great value. Now, your coach, Peter Divenuto, in one word.
That's not the word. Look, he's passionate.
I'd agree with that. I thought the fifth 11 tonight summed it up quite well. He's quite nostalgic, isn't he?
Oh, living in the past for him, is that what you're saying?
I think he does occasionally.
Okay, yeah, no, look, we've just got to be in a position to do it. It's just got to be in a position.
Loves it, doesn't he? Now, the best social operator we've got, there's a couple that come to mind. Who have you got in that bracket?
Look, there's been some young blokes really step up this year in the social ranks, but I'd like to stick with my sort of age group that I've seen in action a bit more, probably. Nathan McNally stands out. He's loose. But I'm going to throw Mr. Bull in there. Mr. Bull's a sneaky operator when the lights go down. So I'm throwing Bull in.
I had a quiet beer with him on the weekend and he does get it done, so it's a good answer. Now, my co-host, Nick Morrey, in one word.
Annoying.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't it, really? Now, what are your thoughts on doing covers in Premier Cricket?
Look, my thoughts on the covers would be the same as probably 99% of Premier cricketers. And look, I'm willing to fork out however much it is a week that we need to hire a couple of people to come and push those covers off and on. Like, I'm willing, whatever it is, $20 a week from every player, I'm happy to do it.
The last 2 weeks when the rains come, Steve Seymour's face has just been priceless.
It's always, obviously it's the home team. It's the home. When you're away, you can rain as much as you want. But when you're that home team, you want the sun out.
Yeah, bad luck, Bryce. You can get it done. Now, just to finish on, we've got a few net warriors here. Who is the hardest to face in the nets, do you reckon?
Look, we've lost the number one candidate this year. Mr. Singh has left us, Senior Singh. There's a couple willing to take up the mantle. Young Vanders. Young Vander's a bit of a nightmare. It's always the ones who like to bang it in, and with the half nets, it gets a little bit dangerous. We have an incident tonight with Hutto. But I would say Hutto and Vanders at the moment are probably the two that you don't really like to face.
Well, one of the negatives of being captain, the bowlers probably try a little bit harder.
Yeah, I have found this as well. Yeah, they find an extra yard, but that's all good.
And you're not hitting them well on Saturday. Anyway, Skins, thanks for joining me for your first bit of limelight as skipper, and hopefully we've got a few more to come.
Thank you, William. It's been a pleasure.
No worries. Cheers.
Okay, I'm here with second 11 fast bowler Daniel Vandermeer. Daniel, 3 for 24 on the weekend. Congratulations.
Yeah, look, bowled about 4 good balls, but managed to snag 3 wickets.
I must have missed the fourth. We're not here to talk about that, though. You've got a little bit of upper lip sort of stuff going on. Daniel's taking part in Movember. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, look, me and a few boys at the club decided to let the facial hair grow for a bit. I think myself, Pike, Diggle's a valuable contribution. But it's all for a good cause. And if you'd like to get around, you can donate. You can either add me on Facebook, maybe Diggle, Pike, whoever you know best, and I'm sure we'll accept your friend request. Any friend request will do.
Oh, outstanding. Now, he gets a lot of friend requests, might I say. Now, we're going to enter, this is a new segment, new ground. This is Moz's Minute, where I'm just going to ask some quick fire questions. It's roughly Moz's Minute. We're not overly exact. Okay, are you ready?
No. But
you are ready? You're ready. Okay. Describe yourself in one word.
I've got nothing.
Describe yourself in one word.
Slow.
Like it. Worst dressed at the club?
Hill.
Best dancer at the club?
I reckon Diggle. Diggle pulls out the moves.
Diggle, I reckon I'm a bit stiff there. Best bloke at the club?
Oh, he's interviewing me right now.
He's got a point. Who's the coach's pet?
Can't go past Hartley, can we?
Ryan Hartley, that's a good call. Who's got the worst haircut at the club?
I wouldn't call it a haircut, but old Freo got a bit of a mop on him.
It is a genuine mop. If you see it, someone needs to cut it. Who would you let date your sister/mum?
Gee, look, this is a tough nut to crack. I don't reckon.
I haven't met Barbara, but she seems lovely.
Yeah, look, I don't reckon anyone's got a chance, to be honest, but fair play, go for it.
Like it. I noticed I didn't get an answer there. Who is your favourite bricker?
It's a tie. Oh, actually, no. I reckon Rowan, because Klaus has a bit of a go at me during the fielding drills.
Like it. Rowan, I can confirm, was nervous about this interview. He thought it was going to be Clint. Sam Friedman or Sam Hill?
Do I have to pick?
You must pick.
Oh, gee, Sam.
I like it. I'll pay that for banter. Who would you want to bat for your life?
I reckon when on his day, Blaish can pretty solid.
Like it. Blaish is solid. Who would you turn gay for at the club?
Whew. Gee, we're getting serious here.
We are dead serious.
Look, I don't know. It's a few. No, I'm kidding.
Like it again. I'll pay it for banter. And the final question. I know Moz's Minute's probably a bit longer. Will Pike in one word?
Just value. Value all day.
Value sums it up. Daniel Vandermeer, thanks for joining us.
Not a problem.
I'm here with the hero. Well, not the hero of last Saturday, but one of the stars, Arjun Dull, 123 not out. Congratulations.
Thanks, Moss. I'm glad to be here.
A man of few words, Arjun Dull, so we can see what we'll get out of him. You've been hitting the ball rather nicely. Are you feeling in good touch?
Yeah, it's been okay. Yeah, I've had my moments, so it's going okay off the bat at the moment. Yeah.
Fantastic. you support Liverpool in the Premier League.
Yeah, they're better than Everton, so that's why I have to support our team.
No, thank you. So we're going to move into Moz's Minute now. I'm cutting Arj off because those who know me, I can't stand Liverpool, a mighty Everton supporter. No time for Arj. We're going to move into Moz's Minute.
Okay.
And you are going to just cop it here. Righto. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Describe yourself in one word. You said you were ready.
Quiet.
Quiet, like it. Worst stressed at the club?
That has to be Bricker C. Probably.
Clint Bricker. Yeah, I like that. Best dancer at the club?
Tom Cameron.
That's an absolute lock. Best bloke at the club?
Probably Coatsy.
Coatsy? That's not a bad shout. No, I disagree with it, but good shout. Who's the coach's pet?
Definitely not Blasey. It would be, I think, Grimmers.
Grimmers, yeah, that's my call. Worst haircut at the club?
I hated your haircut. The one which you actually rocked up in the pre-season. That wasn't good, man. That wasn't, yeah.
I'm taking it back. Who would you let date your sister / mum?
No one.
Okay, fair enough. Straight there, I like it. Who is your favourite bricker?
Definitely who gets runs consistently, so that has to be Rowan.
Has to be Ron. Clinton does have a 200. He'll tell you all about it. Sam Friedman or Sam Hill?
Hilly.
That was a bit too quick. Freo, obviously not a fan of Freo. Who would you want to bat for your life, other than yourself?
You?
We're back on good terms. Who would you turn gay for at the club?
No one. Probably not now. Sorry.
Extraordinary. And
It was such
love Sachin, I tell you what. And the final question of Moz's Minute, it's probably gone a bit over again. Will Pike in one word?
I'll say Eagle Rock. It has probably 2 words. But
2 words, Eagle Rock. Arjun Dull, you're a star. Good luck for the weekend.
yeah, thanks, man. Cheers.
That's all we've got time for this week on True Blues TV. 3 cracking interviews. I'm sure you'll agree. Don't forget the iPod Shuffle Night, November 21st. Going to be a beauty. The songs, I can tell you, are gold class. The male side this week take on Melbourne University. The females take on Plenty Valley. If you're a True Blues supporter, get down to the game. We'd love to see you there. But for this week, that's all. See you later.
There's a new path from the backyard to the baggy green. Milo Inter Cricket is where kids learn the basics. Milo T20 Blast, action-packed games for kids where everyone gets a go. And then it's on to junior club cricket. So become part of the Australian cricket team. Visit playcricket.com.au to find out where you can play.